Hello, everybody, and welcome to Season 2 of Shooting It Straight with Donnie C. I am your host, Donnie C. Yes, we made it to Season 2. And when there's we, there's me and my good friend Dave. Dave! Season 2, buddy. Here we are. Welcome to the party.
Who would have thunk it?
Not me. I didn't think it was going to make it past Episode 1, let alone Season 1. But thank you, everybody, for coming out, hanging out with us, spending some time. We're here. We made it. We're excited. Season 2, hopefully we have more fun, more laughs, more entertainment, more segments, more everything. Just Shooting It Straight with DC 2.0. 2.0?
2.0.
So I want to tell everybody, if this is the first time you're tuning in, basically what this is Shooting It Straight is basically Dave and some of our friends from the past, years and years and years ago, hung out, called me up. Hey, Don, I got a question for you. They'd ask me some crazy questions. Some of them were off the wall ridiculous. Some of them had to do with things that we don't want to mention. Some of them had to do with things where Dave's embarrassed to mention. And some of them are things that I just talk about on a regular basis, which is usually what embarrasses Dave's and what we shouldn't talk about. And I give an answer back. I shoot it straight. I give him an honest answer. I usually try and make it entertaining because I'm shooting it straight. That's what I do. And that's where we got Shooting It Straight with Donnie C from. So today, we're going to talk about some of the stuff we did over our winter breaks. Mm-hmm. We're going to talk about some of the shooting range. Dave's got some questions for me. And then later on today, Dave has the countdown.
Yes.
So if you've seen the show before, you know what the countdown is. If you haven't, we'll explain it when we get there, but we got the countdown coming.
Yes. We've done it one other time before, and I'm looking forward to this one as well.
So let's see how it goes. The countdown's coming up a little bit later, but first and foremost, Dave.
Yes, Don.
Made it out to Jersey.
Yes, you did. Yes, you
made it out. I don't know. Did I tell you the story about when I first got on the plane?
You did not. No.
So
no. He flew Spirit. He flew Spirit, by the way.
I did fly Spirit. Okay, yeah. On the way in, I flew Spirit.
Yeah.
Which has nothing to do with the story, but I did fly Spirit.
No.
And I made it.
Yes, that's the point of the story.
There was a woman behind me and two guys. One older gentleman, one about our age, and then a young woman behind us.
Okay.
I didn't know anything about any of these people until the old man wanted to become friends with everybody on the plane.
Oh, no.
And he started with the young lady who walked on the plane with her service animal or just a pet cat.
A cat?
She brought a pet cat on the plane. The cat's name was Spoons. I know this because the old man had to ask 100 questions. Now, this young lady, I know she's a young lady because she just graduated college. So whatever your name is, congratulations. She just graduated. The only highlight of the trip so far with this young lady was the fact that she had to put her overhead luggage right next to me, and she was wearing a tube top and yoga pants, and it was like this. Outside of that, she was holding a cat in a bag.
Which cat were you looking at, Don?
The hairy one.
Well, can you be more specific?
She was younger, so I'm assuming it was the cat in the bag. Anyway,
okay. So the cat was in a bag.
The cat was in a travel case.
Okay.
And she literally sat behind the row behind me, not right behind me, but all the way towards the window. I was towards the aisle.
Okay.
And she sat down with her cat. The guy started asking 100 questions. Blah, 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 blah. This is even before takeoff.
Now, you're just eavesdropping on the conversation because they're talking loud enough.
It's not even eavesdropping. They're in a row behind me. I mean, how
I didn't know if they were involving you in the conversation.
No, they were not involving me yet. No, nothing like this. So then the woman in front of the cat goes, I'm allergic.
Oh, Jesus.
Can I switch seats with somebody? So now the woman, the stewardess, goes around, has to start asking everybody, there's a young lady who's allergic to cats, and if you don't mind, would you mind switching seats? And this, that. I'm like, I just want to take off. I'm flying Spirit. Like, it's bad enough. Mm-hmm. Somebody says yes, they switch. The people who got switched don't even say thank you. Put two. I would have told her in the middle of the plane, you know what? I want my seat back. You go sit next to the fucking cat. But that's just me. The old man next to me gets up like 2 or 3 times to go to the bathroom and everything else. He's got, okay. I'm sitting there playing my games on my phone. And I'm playing some word game or whatever. And so, oh, you like word puzzles? You like word games?
Oh, no.
I'm like, I just like to challenge my mind and just keep going. And I just kind of like, my son is in the aisle next to us, and he's playing chess on his phone. Also, like, oh, you play chess, huh? You're so bad about it. Just like he's trying to talk to everybody, and the guy must have been lonely as anything, but whatever. So finally, we get there, we land. Great, thank God. Okay, Spirit Airlines got me there.
Mm-hmm.
We go to the city, have a blast. It was a good time. It was crowded like anything, like always. We go to we were gonna ice skate on Rockefeller Center.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so there's an app now. There's an app for that.
It's an app for everything.
Exactly. You can tell what time you're going to be there and everything else. And it's like $62 an hour to ice skate.
A little pricey.
A little pricey, but you're in Rockefeller Center. It's in the movies. It's this, that, the other. It's my kid's first time being there for New York during that time.
Right.
I'm willing to splurge a little bit, just a little bit. They're all sold out. On the train ride up, they're all sold out. I'm like, great, we'll see. They said they have some tickets available when you get there. We get there. Beat through the crowd. It was harder to walk through that crowd than it was the clubs in the 90s. I'm telling you. I get there.
Grease his palm.
Well, no, I says to the lady who's working the gate before you even go down the stairs to get to the ice skating rink. Is there ice skating still available? I noticed some spots available. She's like, yes, there are. Great. Okay, great. I'd like my family of 4 here.
Mm-hmm.
I just have to tell you, it's $111 an hour.
Wow. Price just almost doubled.
$111 an hour. I looked at my wife. I looked at my kids. I looked back at the lady. I looked back at my wife. I go, $111. My wife goes, that's a lot. I go, yeah. I go, hey, kids, take a look. You see that ice skating rink? Every time you see a movie now, think about a time we never went ice skating there. Let's go.
Oh, my God. Did she give an why did they jack the price $50?
I wasn't going to. What am I going to say? Hey, lady, listen, let's make a deal. This isn't let's make. I'll take what's behind the box. What's behind the box? The cat, 1 seat behind me. No, I'm not. I don't know. So I just, whatever. We just didn't go ice skating. I wasn't going to pay $111. Are you out of your mind? $111 an hour to go ice skating and watch my family fall on her ass? No, thank you.
I want to go back to the cat thing real quick. So it was in a, so she had it on her lap the whole 5-hour flight?
Dave, I think it would be awkward if I kept going like this to the girl in the tube top behind me that just graduated college.
Because I'm assuming the case was a little too big, so you really couldn't, and I think it would be like cruel to put the cat underneath the fucking front seat in front of her.
I don't know how big her case was that she kept her pussy in, but it was a handheld case.
And I just having cats, I can't see them as docile enough to sit in a thing for 5 hours, you know.
This cat was good. I don't know if she drugged the cat. I don't know. And she's got a tame pussy. I don't know what's going on.
Mitten's got some treats.
Right. Spoons.
Spoons. That was the Spoons got some treats.
Spoons got some treats.
Oh, boy. Okay.
And then on the way back, the flight back,
yeah,
there was a freaking dog. A full-size dog. Not like this little lap dog. The lady's walking a dog through the airport. It's a full-ass grown dog. I don't know where the hell that thing sat. But while I was at Newark, there was an emergency. The emergency lights went on. The things were blinking. They were...
Oh, that's not good.
Emergency. There's an emergency right now in the airport. Please stay calm and where you are. Do not get excited, but there is an emergency in the premises or something. I'm looking around like, great, now I'm going to freaking die in Newark. Awesome. Me and this lady with the dog. But on the way back, you had to pay extra for the window seat. We flew back, I think it was American Air, I think. You had to pay extra for the window seat. I go, I'm not paying extra for the window seat. We discussed this on the last podcast. If you haven't seen it, go back and check it out. It's one of the other earlier episodes from season 1. And I didn't buy it. I had the middle, my son had the aisle, my wife had the other middle, and my daughter had the aisle, or vice versa, whatever.
Right.
and neither one of us paid for the window seat. Nobody got on the plane. It was an open seat.
It was open seat, so you could still sit in it anyway. Just move on over.
I'm at the window. It was awesome. It was a good time.
That's
that
good.
That flight wasn't bad, and I slept a lot of it, which was nice. I usually don't sleep.
Yeah. What else did you do while you were out there?
Well, while I was out there, there was a party.
There was a party.
It was a party in your mouth.
What party would that be?
That was Dave's. What'd you call it? Dave's 50th.
Dave's
New Year's
50th.
Eve?
No, Dave's 50th Christmas Eve Festivus Extravaganza.
That's what it was. You want to talk about a mouthful? I definitely made it to that.
Yes.
And I had a good time. Thank you, Pete, for hosting. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And there was lots of drinks.
Yep.
And we did shots.
Mm-hmm.
I told you if I went out there, we would do shots. Mm-hmm. I said one. Didn't I say one shot?
No, that's not.
Originally, that's what I said, I think.
With the hosts involved,
there was not one shot.
There's no chance of having just one shot.
No, there was many shots. Many shots.
Multiple.
But I taught people how to do Jello shots correctly.
Mm-hmm.
So that was entertaining and educational for many.
Proper tongue technique is required for your Jello
Proper
shots.
tongue technique for the Jello shots. That's right. Now Dave has it. So your wife, you're welcome. And then
hello.
But did you have a good time? Did you?
I had a blast. Yeah, it was basically all our friends from back in the day and stuff. Yep. Couple coworkers and stuff. A couple of more recent friends and stuff. So, no, in all, maybe like 20 to 30 people were there. It was a good time.
It was a good time.
Yeah, it was nice to see you back in that, because you being out there, we still have the party somewhat.
Right.
But you're just not there. So having you there was like, it was weird and cool at the same time, because it's like, holy shit, Don's here.
Yeah.
It felt like old times, you know what I mean? But it was... Nothing changed though. Like, it was there. Like, it felt like that was comfort, man. That was like the way
that's home.
It is. Yeah,
that's
exactly.
the way it's supposed to be. That's home, and that's what I said to my wife and kids and everything else. Like, this is home. Like, this is what it's supposed to be. This is the friendship. This is the strength. The parties. This is the enjoyment you're supposed to have. The comfortability with everybody, just hanging out, having a good time, and not caring about nothing. Just
because it's like
having fun.
Right, I'm in the one room watching football. I hear a commotion in the other room, and everybody's like, "What's going on there?" I'm like, "It's probably fucking Don." So I go in there, and you're out there doing the dances with the little girl, with the daughter of one. And I'm like, "Yep, that's Don."
That's Don. There it is, doing dances. That's what I do.
Yeah,
I'm a danceaholic. You mentioned dancing, I'm drinking.
Yeah. So, but no, it was a great time. Wish it could happen more often, but
yes. Well, we'll see what we can do. Listen, if everybody subscribes to the channel. Mm-hmm. We can retire doing this, Dave, and we'll hang out more often.
All right.
So all of our fans, get in there.
Mm-hmm. Help us out.
Yeah, please. We got to party more.
Oh man,
that was a good time, though. I had a blast, and thank you again, Pete, and thank you, Dave, for pushing it off this way. I could be there. I appreciate that. That was awesome.
No, it worked out, because when we were thinking about having it, I originally wasn't going to have a party. But the more I thought of it, I'm like, maybe I will. But then when you told me when you were coming out, I was like, ooh. We could do a combo here. You know what I mean? And it worked out.
It worked out.
It was
perfect.
awesome.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. All right. Well, did you get any good presents?
I got a candle that says Dad's last nerve, so I get
saw
to light
that. Yep, and your wait definitely gets shorter and shorter.
Yeah. I got a video game for the PS5 and stuff.
Okay.
So that's and my new desk for the office. I got a new desk.
Oh, it looks great from here, Dave.
But that's it. It's all about the kids, man. It's all about the kids. She got all kinds of good stuff.
Good. All right. Well, you have some questions for me, don't you?
I do.
Well, then there's only one place to go, Dave. Where are we going to go?
The shooting range.
Hey, welcome back. We're in the shooting range.
Okay, so I'll start off with one since you brought up animals. I have a question in that same kind of realm here. If
The
animals,
answer's pussy. I would be surprised.
well, you might be able to talk to one. Here we go.
Okay.
If animals could communicate in an intelligent manner with us, how would that how would the world change, and would we still eat meat?
Would we still eat meat? Yes, but it'd be a lot more difficult because then if the butcher isn't a good butcher, he'd hear, no, don't do it, don't do it. I don't know why all the animals have high-pitched voices when they're about to die, but I think that's the pitch of their voice right when they're about to die.
Right when they're about to croak?
I don't think man's best friend would be man's best friend anymore. I think the dog would drive us crazy. Mm-hmm. Hey, can you throw a ball? Can you throw a ball? You want a penny?
Right.
You want a penny? You want to shut up!
Right.
Not man's best friend. The cat, you would be. I'm gonna kill you.
I'm gonna kill you. Yep.
I can't wait to dig my claws into you, little bitch. Like that's a cat. Like, so I don't think it would be the same. I think that if we could understand them and they could talk, one, we wouldn't have them as pets. That's first and foremost, because then they're talking to you. Like, if I wanted somebody to talk to me, I'd have another kid.
Oh my god.
No?
No.
No, that's not how that works?
No.
Oh, okay. So I don't think animal like could you imagine a hamster or a gerbil?
Yeah.
I'm running.
While you're trying to sleep. Yeah, I'm running.
Shut up! It's not gonna be a pet anymore. How long are you gonna keep that animal? Exactly.
That's how the world would change, though. Like nobody would have any kind of pets anymore. I think that we wouldn't be still. I think that's how you get the vegan people to win here, because I don't see how, because once you start, if they start emoting and have like emotions or like common sense and stuff like that, there's no way you're going to be able to pull the trigger and kill these animals.
It's like we're living in the movie Sing now, or Sing 2 or something. Like all these animals are going to start singing and dancing for us and stuff. Like they're still animals.
Right. Well, they'll start to revolt like the Planet of the Apes. You know what I'm saying? And then we're in trouble. So yeah, it would be a different time, man.
It would be a different world, but I would still eat them.
You would still eat them?
You wouldn't? You would stop?
I mean,
do you know the cow you're about to eat is a hamburger?
I do know that.
No, you know it's a cow, but you don't know what cow it is. You don't know if it had a good life or a bad life. Like, you don't. Would it really matter? If you started talking to cows, it would matter to Dave.
Exactly. If I was a cow whisperer and the thing was like, dude,
you don't have to whisper.
It's like, I don't want to be your steak. I don't want to be I want to live. I want to graze. I'll provide you milk, but don't kill me.
Yeah, no, that bitch is dead.
No, that's wrong.
How is that wrong?
That's wrong.
What is it? What's the difference now? So just because they don't talk to you?
Okay, well then, all right. So then, what if the cow is like, you know what? I'm gonna eat you. Is that okay? Or like a lion. The lion hunts to eat. He's gonna eat whoever.
If the lion can communicate with me, and I'm where the lion's at, and he says he's gonna eat me, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be like, no, don't eat me. I have feelings. Like, okay, bitch. It looks like I'm gonna have to try and stake you or something. Like I'm gonna try and defend myself, and that's why I have a gun.
So the top of the food chain is relevant in this scenario. You're at the top. Your lunch.
That's it. Survival of the fittest. Whether you can talk or not.
Yeah.
It's time to eat. It's time to eat.
All right. I just think it would be a little bit harder because the pro-animal movement would be through the roof.
Listen, I love animals. I love the way they taste. I love having the dog as a pet. I'm not saying I'm eating dog for dinner or cat, but I have had Chinese food.
Oh, there's no dogs and cats in Chinese food.
There was rumors. I don't know, Dave. There's rumors out there that cats are in Chinese food.
They are not.
Can you prove it?
Spoons is not in my,
Listen, I will eat Spoons up.
He's not in my pepper steak. Leave him alone.
I've seen the woman and the cat. I will eat pussy for dinner.
I knew that was coming. It's like, I set you up.
You really did.
All you had to do is... All right, enough of that one.
Said it, not me. I just agreed to it.
Right, let's move along while you're ahead.
Yeah, while we're ahead. Speaking of no.
All right, if you could go back in time and stop one thing from being created, what would that be?
I wouldn't want. Okay, here's my legit answer, and then I'll come up with an answer. My legit answer is I wouldn't want to go back in time and stop anything, because stopping one thing is going to stop everything. And
butterfly
effect, exactly. And so I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't go back and do that because I just know that is going to have some crazy outcome centuries later, and I'm not going to be the jerk off that did that.
Okay.
Now.
But for shits and giggles, just to answer the damn question.
Yes, answer the question. If I go back in time and stop one thing from being created, what would I stop from being created? Oh. No, I can't. I was coming up with a couple different ones. I came up with Twinkie first in my head, and I go, no, because Twinkies are,
Why would you get rid of Twinkies?
I never enjoyed Twinkies really like everybody else did. And then I was like, get rid of condoms.
But if you get rid of Twinkies, then you get rid of Chocodiles, and Chocodiles are the fucking bomb. So don't be touching.
I don't have.
You never had a Chocodile? It's a Twinkie dipped in chocolate. Come on.
I never had a Chocodile.
Oh my god. All right, whatever.
All right, on my to-do list for 2024, I'll try and get a Chocodile?
A Chocodile. Have we? Really?
Right. It's like I'm 5 years old. I gotta have a Chocodile.
That's right. They're delicious.
Can I have, excuse me, do you sell chocolate? Excuse me, sir? Do you
Can't
sell
believe
Chocodile?
I'm only, 2 years older than you, and you don't know what a fucking Chocodile is.
I don't know what Chocodile. I don't know. And then I was going to say condoms, but that's not a good answer either, because condoms could save lives.
Yes.
So I'm all for that. What would I stop from being created? The internet. No good is coming from this because the AI is coming after that.
I was on as much as I love my smartphone or cell phones in general, that would be what I would do, because the smartphones have done nothing but dumb down
destroyed everything. So. Right, that's what I'm saying. My thought process is the same as yours. Yeah. I just went with internet as a whole. You went with smartphone because the computer can still do all that. So,
right, exactly. Like, I think the internet can be for good, and it's a good thing to have.
Of course it can.
But the smartphones, when we went from a regular phone to a smartphone that has the internet, that fucked everything up, because that's where you get the walking zombies down the street who are doing nothing but this, who are fucking driving with the shit in their face, and it's just it's
so that's what I would change, something like that.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, one more. Same. If you're outside a bank when a robber runs out, he passes you $10,000 to keep quiet. You're guaranteed no repercussions. Would you keep the money?
Okay, again, there's going to be repercussions. There's cameras everywhere. There's no way I'm getting 10 grand and being...
My God. Stop picking the questions apart, man, and just answer the damn question.
Okay. If I could keep the 10 grand, I would keep the 10 grand.
Right. And go, keep going, buddy. Thank you.
Go that way. Go that way.
Yeah, tell them which way to go where you won't get caught.
I always thought about these things, and me being the good Samaritan that I am and the good citizen I am, I would never rob a bank. But you think about it, and you go, man, the amount of money and everything else to rob a bank, 85% of them get caught, and everything else. Like, but 10 grand is 10 grand.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know. The good guy in me goes, I wouldn't want the money. The other part of me goes, well, if the guy got away for free, why can't I get a piece of the action?
Right, exactly. He did the hard work.
Right.
You were just standing there
and look pretty.
Yeah, you were just standing there. You happened to be there. It wasn't like you helped him.
I don't know how many 10,000 he could have handed out to a couple people.
Exactly.
I just happened to be one of the lucky recipients.
Right. Exactly.
I would try and keep quiet. Sure. Yeah. Why give him? I would try and trip him first.
Right.
To try and get okay, if I can trip him or something, maybe then I can get 20,000 and run. No.
Yeah. This is going to go 10. The fuck?
You just stole $1 million.
Exactly.
$10,000. $10,000. I'm christening your kid for $10,000.
Throw me 50, and then we're talking.
We're You're gonna change my life a little bit. Let's do this. You're gonna throw me some chump change and now I'm an accessory to your robbery.
Oh man.
That's
All
my
right.
that's my outlook on that.
We'll do one more quick one.
right, one more.
You ever see the videos of the guy that on either TikTok or YouTube, where the guy that when you got your shopping carts and you don't return them, and the guy comes up and he slaps the sticker or the magnet on the guy's car, and he always gets into arguments with them because they're not returning the shopping carts?
No, I've never seen that. No,
You never seen that?
No.
Oh my god, it's funny because the guy he just wants to get his ass kicked and he's just being a dick, but
Okay.
he is trying to prove a point, like bring your cart back, I guess.
I hate when people don't bring their carts back.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. What are you one of those assholes that
Oh no,
that
never.
leaves it out in
No,
no man's
no,
land?
No. I'm so far on the opposite side of that. If I see somebody with a cart and I'm walking past, I'll take their cart with me.
Right.
Like if it's an older couple
Oh, I
or
got
an
you.
older
Yeah,
gentleman or anything, I'm like, are you done with the cart? You want me to take it for you or whatever? I'll take it. And like I try and I always put the carts either back where the cart returns. I don't know what
Right,
what
yeah.
do they call those things? The cart returns now. Or I'll bring it back to the front of the store or whatever. I hate when people leave it out like that.
Yeah.
But one of the things I did see was that if somebody parks like an asshole, you bring a zip tie and you zip tie a rogue cart to their door handle.
Yeah.
I do like that idea.
Yeah.
How do you get it off?
You can't, especially if you don't unless you have a knife. Right. But
Otherwise, you're screwed.
right, because you got people out there that be like, oh, well, they got somebody's job is to go
Right.
and corral all the carts, so I'm just helping him stay employed.
Right. No, you're an asshole. Yes. There is somebody's job that is, and
Right.
their job is to go to the cart area,
Right.
not to walk around the whole shopping center parking lot to get your cart.
Yeah.
Those are the same assholes that use the express lanes to get out the self-checkout and everything else.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
hate that because one person works at least 4 registers.
Yeah.
You go to Walmart, it's like one person works 12 registers. Just think of all those employees that they fired because that one employee now has, because you're scanning your own shit, because you're doing somebody else's job.
Are you counting on the 25 items or less? Are you counting people's items to make sure they have 25 items?
Yeah. Yep. And I don't even mind it, like at the 12 aisle or less, if they have like 13, I'm like, whatever. But if you go in that lane
Yeah.
and you have a full shopping cart,
Yeah.
like, what's the matter for you? Well, you don't know how to count? Oh, no, I can't count past 10. I ran out of fingers, you dumb fuck. Get out of here. You don't belong in this lane, and you know it, and I know it, and everybody here knows it. And the fact that this employee making $16 an hour, or whatever the person behind the register is making, they have to argue with you to get you out of the line because you're an asshole?
Yeah.
That's not right for them.
Yep.
That kid deserves a raise too, or that old person, whoever it is. I don't want to be age sensitive or age
Right.
unsensitive or however old they are. They're making a few dollars an hour, $15 an hour, whatever. They shouldn't have to tell you, excuse me, sir, your count is higher than 12. Like, that's not their job.
Yeah. So, and real quick, and we'll move on. Since we're on this topic, have you heard that they want to go away from the self-checkout items now because there's too much theft going on? So,
Oh, really? I didn't see that coming.
There was that big push to go over all the self-checkouts, push out all the cashiers. Now they're trying to revert back. Yeah, one for you, one for me.
No,
Exactly.
Yeah,
So,
no,
yeah,
I'm
stores are
shocked.
stores are reporting too many losses now, so they're thinking about reverting
Good.
back.
Get the employees back too, so everybody
Yeah.
gets a job.
Exactly.
It's good for the economy. I'm gonna make America great again. One employee at a time.
Oh man. Anyway, all right, let's move on. Oh, here we go. He's got to do the water thing first.
What a thing.
Yeah. Are you done, Trump? I call you Don. Are we done, Don? You are Don. Duh. Go big.
Good job, Dave. This is part of the problem.
Season 2, episode 1, and I'm still dumb.
Trying to make Dave great again.
Anyway, all right.
All right, so you done with the questions?
Done with the questions. We
That
can move on.
means it's time for the countdown.
Countdown.
was a little aggressive also.
A little
That
aggressive.
came in a little hot. A little hot, that one. I'll lower that one. For anybody whose ears are blown out,
we apologize.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was Don did it, not me.
I did it. That was me.
That might have been because don't we have two versions, a lower one and a louder
Yeah,
one?
that might have been the higher version.
You might have pulled the wrong.
I'll adjust.
Okay, so you remember how we played this in a Family Feud style thing. I'm going to read you 5 questions. Try to give me at least an answer that's on the board.
Top 5 on the board.
Top 5 on the board. Okay, you're going to hit the...
I'm going to hit the timer.
Mm-hmm.
And
then
are you gonna be ready when I hit the timer?
I'll count you down to 3, 2, 1, and then
excited. We go. I'm so excited. Here we go.
Here we go. Are you ready?
Sure, let's go.
In 3, 2, 1. Other than feet, name something that runs.
Nose.
All right. Name something people tend to fall out of.
A chair.
Okay. Name something people ride that causes them to throw up.
A roller coaster. And an never mind.
Wow, I'm gonna have to get 6 questions on these. You're getting to which of the 7 dwarves describes how you feel after a couple of drinks?
Dopey.
And the last one. Wow.
I'm blowing through these, baby.
Yeah. Name a place that's filled with people who don't want to be there.
A funeral.
A funeral? Oh, wait. Well, yeah, we might have to go to the judges on that one. But look at that.
I got 10 seconds to spare.
All right, so that was faster. So now I'm going to, on the next one, if we do it again, I'm going to have to put a 6th question in because you went through that a little too fast.
Boom. I'm a trained professional now. I did it once.
Okay, so you didn't do as good on this one, buddy.
Oh, no?
No.
I thought I had some solid answers.
You did. But you were on the board except for one, but we'll go to the judges for that one because I think it's similar.
Okay.
So number 1, other than feet, name something that runs. You said nose. That was number 4. Top was water or toilet.
The old joke was, is your refrigerator running? They used to call up people. Yeah, it is. Well, you better go catch it. You whippersnapper.
But yeah, these are water, engine, nose, where you said pantyhose and clock.
Pantyhose. You know what pantyhose and Brooklyn have in common?
Oh, God. What?
Flatbush.
Ba-dum-bum. Name something people tend to fall out of. You said chair. That's number 4.
Ooh, number 4 again. Trees.
Tree,
falling out
love,
of
bed.
I thought about bed afterwards.
Yeah, I want to know who the fuck's falling out of a car.
car.
I saw that. I'm like, huh?
Whoa! That's why the seatbelt law is so important now, Dave.
I don't think you fell out of a car. I think you got fucking pushed out of a car.
Or thrown. Yeah, nobody's falling out of a car.
No. Name something people ride that causes them to throw up. What did you say? You said roller coaster. Yeah, so you got the number 1 there.
Okay.
Boat, ship, car again.
Ferris wheel.
Ferris
wheel. They didn't have ugly person that you're hooking up with. Okay, that's good.
That's not, I mean, it was only 4 answers, so that could be your 5th.
Coyote. It could be Coyote Ugly at the 5th
one. Okay, and then boom. Which of the 7 dwarves describes how you feel after a couple drinks? You said dopey, which is number 2.
Okay.
Yeah, number 1 would be me, happy.
Yeah.
And then a couple hours later, sleepy.
I thought that was going to be the number 2 answer. Sleepy.
Sleepy.
Okay.
And then the last one, which this is up to the judges. Name a place that's filled with people who don't want to be there. So we got jail was the number 1, hell, work, cemetery, and church. So you said a funeral, which is kind of along the lines, I guess, of cemetery.
Right.
So I'll give you that one.
Thank you. The judge. So I guess when you say we have to go to the judges, we have to go to you.
You got to go to me.
Right. Okay.
But I talk it through to you.
Do you know why there's a fence around the cemeteries?
Why is there a fence around the cemeteries?
Because people are dying to get in.
Oh God.
That's such an old joke. So
he'll be here for about 2 more minutes, folks.
About that, give or take. Good luck. Enjoy.
All right. So that is that. Good job. You only got 1 number 1.
All right. So I didn't get 1 number 1. All right. So outside that, though, I was on the board for all of them.
Yes, you were. You were on the board.
Last time, I wasn't even on the board for all of them. One of them, I was off the board completely.
Right.
So I don't know if that means I'm doing better or worse.
Well, you definitely answered them faster. So I'm going to have to do in a 60 minutes. I got to get
In a
at
60
least.
minute?
That was 60 seconds. Sorry,
Okay.
not 60 minutes. In 60 seconds, I'm going to have to get probably 6 seconds. 6 questions. That gives you 10 seconds a question. So.
And then you have to read it. So that's 2 seconds per question for you reading. So it
Right.
kind of factor in unless you stutter. And then it might be 5 seconds.
Well, because if I remember the last time we did this, we took basically there was like 4 or 5 seconds left on the clock.
I was literally beating the clock.
Right.
At the tail end. Right.
You're beating the what?
Beating the clock.
Oh, the clock.
Yeah, not bumping the meat. That's a rooster, Dave. And we talked about the cock and the rooster earlier with the pussycat. All right. Well, thank you for the game. I appreciate it. Dave has to put extra work in for those, but I appreciate it because I don't have to. So I like that.
There you go.
So I say we do that game every week. No,
no, not every week.
No,
Once
not
in a
every
while.
week. Not every week. But Dave, thank you. Season 2 off with a bang. Here we go. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, ring the bell for notifications. Bing. Leave a comment. Let us know what's going on. Send us your questions. shootingisstraight@gmail.com. You send your questions in. Dave gets them. I don't get them. He reads them off to me. And there it is. I hit him out of the park, or I bunt, or I get hit by the pitch. Something's happening. I'm making it the first no matter what.
Or he changes the question.
Or I change the question so I can answer it.
Right.
One way or the other, I'm getting the first. Around the bases. But please subscribe. And I hope everybody has a good week. Smile. Remember, it's important to smile. Have a good time. Especially if the new year started off right. Start it with a joke. Start it with a smile. Start it with a hi. How you doing? So, Dave, say goodbye. And we'll see you guys next week.
Peace, everybody.